Okay, here we are at the end of October. The honey season is over and we have a box of honey in front of us here that we're going to extract. This is a small scale extraction kind of maneuver here today. Basically, we got some shallow frames in here that have been filled out with honey. You can see the cappings over the honey, and you can see that the frame itself has a kind of a wide profile. I ran 9 frame boxes here for this honey operation so that we could have the bees fill those frames out, and you'll see why we like that here in a second. When we start to extract, I'm just using a serrated bread knife. I got a screen over here, a little board, and underneath of it I got a tub that's going to catch a bunch of the honey that comes off of this comb. So I'm going to cut this comb. Since the cappings and the cells are drawn out, I can just run that knife right along the edge of that wooden frame, and we can get a whack at uncapping that entire thing very easily. You can see a ton of honey ends up being on that screen, and we just let it sit there and drain down through that screen. So that's one side of that frame. We flip it over and we do the other side. This side isn't drawn out as much, so you kind of have to fight through it a little bit more. But basically run that knife right down alongside that wooden frame. And the trick is to not dig into that frame, because you use that frame over and over again. And also trying to get it uncapped efficiently here. So our next move is to set it into this little extractor that we have over here. So this extractor is a basket extractor. When you're extracting with a basket extractor, you have to put the combs in and then flip them over after you run that for 10 or 15 minutes. So you're getting both sides. It's kind of harsh on the combs. You can see they get kind of blown out. And what we're going to do is put them back in this shallow box. And we're going to put the shallow box out in the bed of the truck out here and leave it outside so that other bees can rob that out and clean it up. I believe in one of these shallow boxes there's roughly 20 or maybe 25 pounds of honey. They were filled out pretty good.